More stuff from Temu. Will it be garbage or gold? So let's open up these packages and see what's inside. Now, they also sent some other things that I didn't put in the order. So let's see if there are things that are actually practical in the detailing world. Now, if you saw my last video, I got a lot of unique items in that video that are affordable and just work. For instance, these pump bottles are still working to this day, and they work perfectly. I didn't install the Schrader valve because they pump up so fast and so easily that I just don't need to. So these are really affordable. Go check out that other video if you want to see us open up the package from Temu with all of this stuff. Now, the first large item that I see here is something that I already have a few of, but these are a little bit more unique. Now, these little guys stick on the side of 5-gallon buckets, but they also have the added brush holders, which if you have some brushes that have a larger end, they don't quite fit. That's okay, they can just fit in here. So they have to be the type of brushes that have small little ends to be able to fit in there. So I would suggest they make these holes bigger. They need to be able to accommodate larger brushes, and especially the work stuff brushes. They're not gonna fit in there at all. So cool concept, but they just need to make these holes larger. And there's no problem in that. Just make them bigger and it'll be easier to fit. But I do like the design of these. So I picked up 2 of them and they really latch onto the sides of the buckets really well. Now, I also picked up some of these little microfibers. These I really enjoy. In fact, they're perfect for wheels and trim. These little applicators here fit onto your hands. They're little palm applicators. These are great for coating wheels and for trim. The paint you can probably get away with, but I don't know. I reserve applicators like this for wheels and trim. Oh yeah, I ordered 2 packs, a blue and a gray pack of those. I also got a little wash mitt. I actually thought this was going to be a lot bigger, but it is a really nice plush wash mitt. It's just really tiny. So this could be good for wheels. Now, here's some of the things that they added in that I didn't put in the order, but still good products. Really nice stiff bristle brushes. Great for tires, great also for upholstery or for carpets. Now, here's an item that I was really looking forward to. These little guys. Now, if you're a regular on the channel, you've probably seen these. I have them up on the wall to hold foam cannons. So these are really cheap, and they're not cheaply made. They're actually all stainless steel. And then you can mount your foam cannons anywhere you want. So a pack of these guys, very affordable and easy to get your hands on. So you can really deck out your mobile or your shop with all of these and put all of your foam cannons, everything pre-diluted, ready to go. Makes things very efficient. If you ever have your pressure washer gun leak, especially from this, the 1/4-inch quick connects, there's little gaskets in there that you need to pick out, preferably with these little guys. You can pick out the little rubber gaskets when they break and insert new ones. Takes a little bit to kind of get used to how they fit in there, but once you figure it out, it's super easy. But if you've ever used your pressure washer gun, and even though everything fits and it feels snug, there's always like drips of water. It's because the seal is broken. Pick it out, replace it with a new rubber seal or gasket. These are cheap, and you're gonna need lots of them if you are in business, and you're gonna need lots of them if you're a detailing business. And you also will need the gaskets that go with these pressure washer quick connects. I think these are 3/8, so they're a little bit bigger. So I don't know if I had it in this order or not, but I'll put links down below for these ones. Now, I also got a tip for the pressure washer gun that has a little shower head. I really wanna see what this does. I've never used it before, but I'm curious to see if it's good for rinsing, or is it more just for show, more of like a shower sprinkler head to kind of show beading on the paintwork. So again, this will connect to your standard pressure washer gun, and it's just kind of an interesting tip. I don't know if it'll really work or not, so I'm curious to see. I'm sure you are too. More of these little brushes. They just threw that in the order. I didn't actually order it because I have plenty from last time. Oh, here's something that I really am curious about. A new dog hair removal tool. Now, I don't know why they included these little, like, cotton gloves. I mean, I don't know. I didn't order that, but I guess it comes with this little tool. But this is a dog hair removal tool. It's textured, it's rubberized. This will be interesting. So I don't know if we're going to be able to demonstrate it in this video because, well, we don't know if we're going to get a dog hair vehicle or not. But definitely stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe and click that bell so you don't miss stuff, because I want to try this out and I will show you guys what this thing will do. Now, quick connects are something that every detailer should learn about. These are for your standard garden hose, not for pressure washers, for garden hose. This will make your mobile detailing setup much cleaner and easier to set up. So all you need is your standard garden hose. You have your gasket in here, which these gaskets, if you've ever dealt with garden hoses or setting up detailing rigs, these are very, very important because this will stop leaking. You do not need to Teflon tape garden hose fittings. It's not under a ton of pressure. Teflon tape for this is just useless. What's more important is this gasket. Making sure to lock things in place. I'm just using this as a demonstration here. This would be the male end of your garden hose to make it nice and snug and make sure that hits the rubber gasket in there so that you don't have any leaks. But quick connects like this are very, very useful. So again, this is for garden hose, not for pressure washers. Now, I think they sent me gloves, like black nitrile gloves. I didn't order these, but I guess they wanted to kind of showcase these gloves. They're just regular black nitrile gloves. They're pretty thin and they're like extra large. You know, gloves like that are okay to use if your hands are sensitive to different types of chemicals, so they're decent. They're just really, really thin. Now, they also sent this in the package. I didn't order this. They put it in. We have a wheel cleaning brush. These are okay. These are actually pretty densely packed, so not too bad. A little microfiber towel in there. A wheel cleaning brush. These are great for wheels, and they're also good for cleaning rubber mats. And some more brushes. These actually will work for wheel cleaning, and they'll also fit in the little bucket caddy. So because these don't have any like bulky ends here, they fit in this perfectly. It's kind of like what it was designed for. But also the construction of these brushes is a little different. You see how they're individually packed into the top of this brush? I find that interesting. Usually they're not packed individually into their own little like cylinders in there. They're usually just densely packed brushes, all one thing here. So I wonder if that is by design, if that'll make things last longer. They actually seem to be very, very good quality. They are a little scratchy. I wouldn't use these on paint, but I would use them on perhaps chrome and trim, and I would use them on wheels because, well, sometimes you have to be aggressive on wheels. And these will actually clean leather and plastic interior pieces really well. Just no sensitive parts like black plastic inside the vehicle. That's just my opinion. Use brushes in whatever way you want, but that's just the safer route to go. Now, little tiny microfiber towels like this that have the little hooks, I'm probably not going to use this on the paint, but these are perfect for, I don't know, cleaning my sunglasses. So I usually hang these up around the shop, and when I need to wipe down my sunglasses or clean them, this is what I use. Let's see what else we have. Now, here's an interesting tool that I just unpacked. This is a flexible microfiber lined cleaning tool. You could use this on glass, maybe to get into the back window area. However, this I think is perfect for cleaning in between seats that are really tight, in between the console and the seat. It's flexible. You can spray it with cleaner if you want and shove it into that area between the seat and the console and clean that area really well. I mean, there's probably multiple purposes for this little guy. Anywhere that is hard to reach, that your microfiber and hand won't get into, or maybe other tools, this guy will. So this is cool. This is something that I specifically chose because I want to see how well it will work. Oh, forgot about this. So this I specifically chose because sometimes we have large trucks and SUVs, and reaching up on the top can be a real pain. Even for me. I know, I'm tall, but sometimes it's just annoying. So I got this extendable curved, it's also curved by design, to clean the tops of vehicles. It is super soft, actually pretty densely packed microfiber, like a nice microfiber wash mitt. And I can actually, yeah, I can take it off. It's Velcroed here, so I can take this off and wash it, put it back on. However, this, does this lock? Oh, it does. It actually locks, this little button here will lock this in place. So it's a little bit more stiff. Yeah, instead of having it floppy. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is maybe like 4 feet or so. This can be very, very handy. All right, there's a few more things in this box. Oh, this little guy. Okay, so I chose this specifically also. It's a cordless mini vacuum. Now, am I going to use this on full details? No, 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 no. Of course not. This might actually be for my own personal vehicle because sometimes it just gets really messy. I know, it gets messy in my own vehicle. Go figure. And sometimes I don't want to detail my own vehicle because I'm tired and I don't feel like doing it. So what I'll do is choose something small like this to vacuum. It seems surprisingly powerful. And it does come with all these little attachments. Little brush one and this little guy. It actually has a little bit of bite to it. Little filter you can actually pull out and clean. Not bad. So, for a little tiny vacuum, oh, I just made a big mess. For a little tiny vacuum, not bad. So another thing that I chose are some of these brushes. The first of these 3 little brushes, this is a nice nylon brush that can be used for cleaning interiors, tough little spots, hard plastic areas, leather, things like that. The seatbelt buckle with a little press embossed in it, this will clean perfectly. Now the other 2 are not made for those types of things. We have metal bristle brushes. These can be used for, say, other mechanical things, maybe inside the engine bay on engine parts, but that's probably about it. So there might be other instances where you can use something like this, but of course, these are metal bristles. We do not use them on sensitive parts at all. And the other part to that brush package are these little guys. Now, these are not metal at all. They're all plastic, but they are, oh geez. But these are great for cleaning tight little areas. So they're like the metal dentist tools, but they're just all plastic. So really great to clean intricate areas. And if you want to sharpen some of these, actually some of these already have like the little plastic imperfection, you know, molding on them, you see? So you can actually just take some sandpaper and rub those down to like a nice point and clean really, really tough areas. You know, they're not metal, so they're not going to cause crazy, crazy damage or anything like that. They're plastic. Still use them intelligently. Do not just use them on sensitive areas. Here's a really pointy one. This one's great for cleaning little tight areas. But again, flexible, plastic. We can definitely use these in certain areas, cleaning up the vehicle. Maybe poking out the perforations in leather. All right, we still have one more box here, and I don't remember what I ordered in this, or if they just sent stuff in here again. Oh, okay, yeah. I didn't order these, but they did send them to me. This is a polisher holder, but it is plastic. It's not metal like the usual polishing holders are. So it's a good, affordable alternative for a polish holder. Now you have these little holes on the side. What are these for? I think I have additions to go on these, but plastic, lightweight, it's not going to rust on you. The only problem you may run into is maybe cracking in the future. For a mobile detailing rig, these could work, or for a shop-based business where it stays indoors, it's not exposed to sun or anything like that. Yeah, these will last forever. They're great. Cheaper in price, not necessarily quality, because you can still have good quality plastic pieces. Okay, this I did order, and I think they sent this because it's kind of like a matching set. Now this is metal with these little plastic rings on the inside here. So this, of course, bottle holders. It'll hold standard 32-ounce bottles and 16-ounce bottles. Now again, same type of holes in the front here as this, and that is for these little guys. So these click into place and you hang more bottles on them. Good organization. I think these are great. So you can put as many of these on here as you want, space them out if you want, or just put them all in a row. Now, they only sent me 5. You could essentially just fill this all up and add every single bottle holder you want to this entire lineup. And then you have tons of bottles that you can hang on here. So you can actually hold 12 bottles if you were to get all of these. I think you can get these individually too. If you were to just get all of these all the way across and 5 in here. So yeah, I think these are great for organization. You could even put brushes in here if you want. And speaking of organization, if you've ever noticed this little guy right here that I have on my pressure washer gun, this is a little module that was designed by a detailer to hold detailing tips. You can actually put multiple on here. That way you're not putting them down, losing them, or them falling, or putting them in your pocket and getting your pocket wet or anything like that. It's just an easy, organized way of storing your tips so you don't lose them. I just think it's an awesome tool. I will also have links down below for this little guy. So that's it for the products that I ordered and some that were sent to me. Now let's see some of these in action. Oh, and if you do want to get your hands on any of these, I will have all the links down below, and I think also some discount codes. So go and check out the description down below. So this works to a degree, but it's a little too floppy. I actually would like this if it had some more structure to it. If it was more rigid, I think it actually would clean a little bit better. But it did get into these areas, but it's really hard to put pressure on anything. But, you know, it's still doing something, so that's pretty good. It's still cleaning the surface. But yeah, a little bit more structure I think would be better, but, you know, it's okay.
Tale as old as time, Beauty and the Beast.
Put you right there, Bill. I think that was pretty accurate, if I do say so myself. They have a career in Disney music. Maybe not. So guys, what do you think? Do you think Temu is a good place to buy stuff? You know, I've had a few people say, oh, it's dangerous to buy stuff like that on Temu or any other online stores like that. But to be honest, any online store that is shipping from overseas, you may not know a lot about it. It's a very popular store and a lot of people order stuff on there and a lot of people are happy. You're going to get lots of mixed reviews from all sorts of different sources. But for me, I've been very happy with it. I got the stuff that I ordered and they even threw in a few little extras for us and that was great. So I think the tools that we use today were perfect. Now, if you haven't watched that first Temu video that I put out a couple of months ago, go check out this video right now. See you guys later.